WTF? Why? RPG with a waifu that yells at you? That could be a lot of games. You love it already? Well, let's hop over to the screen and see if everything's good. Oh, great. Is everything sounding good? Right off the bat, let me tell you something messed up about this game. Square is confirmed. Alright, let's go with normal. Oh, no voice acting, that does surprise me. Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today, too. This game isn't that old. And Shara's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit before dinner. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! What is he, Solid Snake? Sorry to keep you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Of course I did. He's evil? Why? Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? Nope. I was fit as a fiddle. He looks like... He looks like a guy that would be like a throwaway duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! He's got the hair for it. Nope, I was fit as a fiddle. That reminds me though, I bought you a present. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole, sneakers, something for my training? Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Wow. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? I like clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it all. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? This kid's really forward. Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come have a look? It's a fucking human child! What? Well, here you are. Yeah, just take this. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? Why is my present a boy? That's what I wanna know. Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? She assumed he was dead? Looks kinda dead if you ask me. I've treated this wound, so he should be in stable condition. This is some opening to a gate. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. I'm a gun! Okay. He sure seems loudly. And he almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that, too. He suddenly does have a nice head of dark hair. This is really weird. And a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray Mummy? Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Sherazad. Sherazad? Is that right? Am I right there? Sherazad? Charizard? Okay, let's just call him Charizard. No doubt from Charizard, I assume. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sake. That girl is going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business. And I don't even know his name. You mean bracer business? Something like that. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber. Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try to rest. What are you trying to pull? No, her eyes are like red. Amber, yeah, amber is yellow. Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why did you just leave me there to die? Why didn't you just leave me there to die? No, amber is like straight up honey colored. Why? No, that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just worked out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright! Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. That was a really good sound effect. Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal. Just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. She's my daughter, unfortunately. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it. Wait a minute, don't try and change the sub. Ow! Quit yelling! Alright, alrighty. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse. Do I hear yelling? Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name, you know? That thing that people call you. I told you mine already, so... Don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours? It seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is... His name is Anime Opening. There once was a man named Gold Roger. This is a very small team. Trails in the sky. That was the whole game. Ugh, it's so bright in here. We time skipped. Yawn. Slept like a rock. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. His name's Joshua. Ah, guess that's a no. No, he's not Joshua Toma, and I'm not doing that voice for it. Well, I guess I better get myself ready then too. Everyone in this series is pre-named. Nice, Joshua. Bravo. Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to flirt. I can't believe how awake you are. I can't believe how awake you are though. Even the roosters will have bags under their eye. Okay, I don't have to do Not that I mind. What with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber? What do you mean, woman? We're the same age and I'm hardly a man. Tisk. How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, how fortunate for you. You could at least try to sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune though, cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too though, of course, but this one's my favorite. Yeah, Estelle is really aggressive. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. He named it? What a loser. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. compared to what it takes to use the staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration. You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff, like reading and music. No girl is going to be impressed with just that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the lady. Although, I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobby. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? What?
Marshall is evil now. He has a gun. No.
That's enough to talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Really? I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle, Joshua. Morning, Dad. Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Dad didn't age in the time skip. Why don't the both of you hurry on down before it gets cold? Okay. I'm on my way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Rub dub dub. Thanks for the grub. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle? Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point. Some sort of tutorial. And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore either. He didn't, no. He said he just found him while he was working. You still lack understanding, Estelle. You could only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful, but it won't be long before I pass you too. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning in training. Don't you remember Cheryl saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Thanks for the follow, buddy. Good to see you here. Crap. Totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Okay, Charizard is a girl. Keep that in mind, that's important. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow Or somehow or other. And a little stop. I honestly don't know how you survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad! Papa is sad! Boo! How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? Ha! You're the one who raised me, so I definitely got it from you, bitch. I swear, the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Sure, it's gonna be waiting for us. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Something I'd like to eat, huh?
Banana!
How about banana? In balsamic vinegar sauce? What's that? I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle. Or our stomachs. You're right. I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelette. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. How rude, but I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the Liberal News from the General Goods Store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it, one copy of the Liberal News from the General Goods Store. Received 500 mirror. If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright, thanks Dad. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Charizard my regards. We're in. Whoa, camera. Whoa, what's the camera doing? What was that all about? What is that all about? I'm using a controller. We could try without controller. Well, first of all, let's just try going out there anyway. Okay, it still does it. Cash, could you maybe search that?
Hello, Samantha. There is no way out of this trap. Die.
Cool. Sick. Configuration tool. Alright, I'll give it a try. I gotta plug in my pad. I was like, where's my pad?
You are important, and you have value. What? Marshall is evil now. He has a gun. No.
I did, yeah. I did. We just gotta do some quick messing. Because it it changed the resolution to like 620 by 400. Yeah! Do you see everything okay? I'm using a PlayStation controller. There's a standing log for staff practice. It is your fault. Elise Highway. North, Roland, 49 Selg. South, Garoon Gate, 259 Selg. West, Bright House. Still, Roland City is in the opposite direction. You're not sleepwalking again, are you? How about you just be quiet and keep your comments to yourself? What if there was a secret treasure up there, hmm? Cash? You're familiar with that, going off the beaten path. City of Roland. It looks like we made good time. Not too early, or too late either. We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become braces. We are in luck. Today is our last day of training. Truth be told though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with it with any less effort. Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Alright then. Let's get to it and make it through this last hazing from Shara. You look ready to mate? Let's go meet Shara at the bracer guild over there then. The morning air is so crisp and fresh. Let's see, it's about time I water my lovely flower. Good morning, Mr. Rinon. Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're up rather early today. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Streggers? You got those Jordans? Unbelievable. You've actually already forgotten what we came in here to begin with. As for the Jordans, I think you've earned them. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberal News for Dad, right? Legend of Heroes drip in the sky. Of course! Haha, you've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new Streggers aren't out yet. If you're after the latest issue of the Liberal News though, I should have them in around noon. Noon, huh? That's right in the middle of our training at the guild. He gets the noon newspaper in at noon? That seems a bit weird. We'll stop by again after our training is over. Sure, I'll be waiting for you. Top of the morning to you kids. Dude, it's Jacksepticeye. Good morning, Mr. Elgar. Good morning, sir. Well, you're up rather early, aren't you? Correct me if I'm wrong, but today is your last day of training, isn't it? I seem to remember you saying something about it the last time I had you run to the store. Run the store? Yes, that's right. Oh, Joshua works part-time here, I guess. I see. Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine, Joshua. Now, Estelle, on the other hand, I've got good reason to worry. She's always been a bit scatterbrained ever since she was a child. Probably all the knocks she took to the head playing with the boy. Really? So I guess that scatterbrain trait isn't something new, huh? I'll give you a head injury if you don't shut up. Don't call me scatterbrain. Okay, you two, let's not fight now. Shouldn't you be getting over to the guild? Good morning, Stella. Oh my, well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Are you on your way to the bracer training? Yeah, just you watch. I'm going to pass this exam and be as good of a bracer as Skara too. That's going to change pronunciation every time we see it. You're darn right you are. I have faith in you. By the way, Estelle. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Did you wash your face? How about your teeth? Did you brush them too? Josh was so fastidious, but you always forget to take care of yourself. Come on, that was a long time ago. I don't do that anymore, right, Joshua? Now that you mention it. You did take off from home the other day with your hair all in a mess, right? Ugh. That was only because it was an emergency. Mr. Rinon got the newest Stringer brand sneakers in on that day. Estelle loves shoes. Estelle! Yes! You listen to me carefully. For a girl your age, you need to take care of these things. If your appearance is messy, you won't look like someone that people can trust, even if you are abrasive. Your appearance is a reflection of what it is on the inside. Oh, alright. I'll be more careful from now on. Well, that's that. Now how about both of you get on over to the guild? Man, you just can't argue with her. That was a pretty long conversation for something that's just hidden upstairs in here. But I've heard this game is like that. Basically every NPC in the entire game has new dialogue at every single like step of the story. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Good morning, Uni. Aren't Luke and Pat with you today? They were here just a minute ago. The two of them suddenly took off and went somewhere. I'm just on my way over to the forest of Misport to the south of here for work. There was a merchant from Bose who came here to buy lumber. I need to get enough ready for the order I received. There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Morning, Ina. Good morning. Is Shara here today already? Yes, she's waiting for you upstairs. There's a waifu for you, dude. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks. We'll do our best. The Star and the Hanged Man. The Hermit and the Magician. And last of all, Inversion through the Wheel of Fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Shara. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. This is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you! Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out your ears like it usually does. Wow, Joshua sure is picking on me. Don't worry, Shara. While Estelle may hate studying and rarely does her homework, acts rashly, is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything. Her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an ornament with some practice. Eventually. Probably. I guess there's not much I can do now, except hope for the best. Hold on a sec, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me. Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described all your best traits accurately. Whatever. By the way, Sheriff, what were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face was really intent. Oh, this? I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You couldn't read the cards? Now that's surprising to hear. Actually, the more Proud found the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. But that's not important now. I think it's time we start your final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Estelle, make sure you pay close attention to what I'm going to say. Yeah. Orbments are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbal energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or process septium installed. Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention. These devices play an integral role in all facets of life, from lights, heaters, and other everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the Orbal Revolution. Braces are investigative, I can't speak English, and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. They aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of the bracers in each region. The Kingdom of Labelle, in which we live, sits on the western half of the Zemurian continent, and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. This is like, you join a D&D game and the guy's like, there's just some lore for you to read before we get into it, and it's like an 800-page document. Labelle is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent. It's known for its high level of technology used to develop orbments. Orbment technology has also been a key pillar of support from Labelle in protecting its independence, as it has contended with neighbouring nations. 10 years ago, when Labelle was invaded by the Erebonian Empire, it was the use of orbal-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive, but thanks to the Queen's political finesse, Labelle enjoys peace. Let's see. Since we've got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Sheriff? How is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand, not experimenting. Therefore, I'm going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be any studying at a desk involved? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat, so I hope you're ready. Yes! That's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was gonna do if I had to sit on another day with my tush parked at a desk. Guess I got all worried for nothing. Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle. Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have at it. Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you will be performing. But before that, there is something that we need to give both of you. Ina, are they ready? Yes, they are. Alright, you two, go get one for each of yourselves. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them. Receive Bracer Notebook. Bracer Notebook serves as the official way to record the status of your current jobs. Also, anything you may hear or anything that you may find and where. These kinds of trivial things can often become clues. No matter how insignificant something may seem, always write it down. Understood. Crap, this sounds like it's going to be a pain. Oh? Please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me, because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there were two. Keeping an accurate account of events is an important duty for all racers. So, get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Okay, I got it. Make sure you do. Alright then, let's begin. Look over by the door. You can see that there's a bulletin board standing there. First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there. When the bulletin board is approached, a mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display the job list. By selecting the job names on the list, you can view their detail. This training will involve searching the sewers beneath Relent and bringing back the contents of a chest. Details of the job confirmed on the bulletin board and other important events will be automatically recorded in the Bracer Notebook. The Bracer Notebook can be easily found by clicking on the Books tab of the Items menu. It can also be accessed by configuring a Bracer Book shortcut button on the Configuration menu, or you can make your own shortcuts. Very good. It looks like you're able to see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions a bracer performs on their job. Checking regularly to see whether or not there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also an important duty for Bracer. Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style. Sure, there are a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a Bracer calls for much more than just someone with a half-hearted attitude. I guess you're right. I'll just have to be more motivated. Is that so? Had a change of heart, have you? You betcha. Well, before all that motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task. What will we be doing this time? We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melden's Orbital factory and learning about how to use its services. He has graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay. Here is where you will learn how to use an Orbital factory service. At an Orbital factory, you can modify your orbments and synthesize support quartz in order to use Orbital arts. Arts have a wide range of effects, and if mastered, can be extremely helpful. The Bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild had a long-standing relationship with these Orbital factories. Anyway, this is as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here? No problem, leave everything to me. So, what is it that you would like to know about? Orbments are mechanical devices which exhibit an array of effects through the installation of various types of quartz. By definition, that means that lights, airship engines, and so on are also a type of orbments. However, the ones we will be discussing today are battle orbments, which enhance the user's physical abilities and make it possible to use magic. Since each orbment is adjusted to match the owner's personal aptitude, the structures for these devices also differ for each owner. Simply put, the shape of the fixed elemental slots and lines which connect them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. In order to install claws, you must first have an open slot. By default, the central slot is open, but the other slots must be opened at an Orbital factory, like this. It'll take a fair amount of septive too. EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. I recommend opening them all as soon as possible. Simply put, Orbital arts are magic which can be discharged exclusively through the use of battle orbments. In other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by using the Orbital energy stored within these mechanical devices. Since Orbital arts can be a mouthful, they are almost universally referred to as arts. Probably ought to have been called that from the get-go. There are several types of arts, but in order to be able to use them, their corresponding quartz must first be synthesized at an Orbital factory. Orbments are also set up so that once a particular quartz is installed into a slot, the owner will be able to use those arts. The type of arts one can use also changes depending on the elemental value and the combination of installed quartz. Basically, if you want to use water arts, all you have to do is install quartz with a water element value. In reality, orbments are much more complex than what I've described, but I think this information should suffice for now. Quartz are circuits made from septive. quartz have a vast number of effects and raise the owner's abilities while simultaneously making it possible for them to use arts. However, you will not be able to harness any of these effects until quartz has been installed into a slot. However, there are also fixed slots in which only a certain type of elemental quartz can be installed. This being the case, when you synthesize a new quartz, be sure to check your ornament and decide where you will be installing it ahead of time. Septif are fragments of septium, which are dropped by monsters. They are divided into 7 types: Earth, Brown, Water, Blue, Fire, Red, Wind, Green, Time, Black, Space, Gold, and Mirage, Silver. Oh, you know, just the regular elements: time, space, and mirage. Septif can be exchanged from Mira almost anywhere, but at an orbital factory, it can be used to synthesize quartz into open orbit slots in which to install the synthesized quartz. So, we landed up. It looks like Mr. Melders has answered all your questions. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the services here. For that, you're going to need some septin. With that amount, you two should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now, I want you to begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular ornaments. In your case, Estelle, any elemental quartz is okay, but for Joshua, it has to be a time elemental quartz. Normally at a shop, you'll be able to exchange septim for Mira, but for this training, you'll not be able to use this service. Upon approaching the counter, a talk mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display a list of options. Select Modify or Trade. Yeah. I'm sure we'll be finding something soon. I hope. If you need to use the orbital factory, give Freddy a holler over that. Let's give Freddy a holler over that. Let's do fire for Estelle. Alright, looks like you're able to synthesize one. Next, I want you to increase the arts you can use. Now install a quartz into your ornaments so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. We already did that. Okay, I guess we have to have a healer. Alright, looks like you've got both recovery and attack odds set up. If you balance your odds out between each other like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters much easier. Additionally, your bracelet notebooks contain information about which courts allow you to use which arts. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and course charts in your braces notebook and find something that works for you. Alright, our training here is almost finished. Last of all, I'm going to have one of you open a new slot in your organs. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll have. Since EP, which is confusing us, can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it would be a good idea to open them all early on. Alright, I'm gonna open a slot on our thingies. I see you've managed to open one of your orbital slots to start. Since your central slot is not limited to a particular elemental, you are free to install any type of course you like. This concludes your training here at the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test? You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Did I remind you just this morning? Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along the lines of the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild, and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for it. How about a little yes yapping and a little more walking? Joshua, help me! Mr. Belder's ready, thank you for all your help. Don't mention it, and good luck with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for you. Going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua. All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood. What's wrong, Estelle? Sheriff? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and? And they even made you jot down what you read in your bracelet notebooks, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentioned searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief. Oh, divine ideas. I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as Seward. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test? No, we're about to go into a fight. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory. It's been one continuous dialogue. I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed. I'm really starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try to at least look a little action? Just so you know though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. It's like I am read a book. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in the lead sewer. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest, which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real, living, breathing monsters down there. So if you get careless and let your guard down, you will be sorry. Let me give you this before I forget. Dear Bob, Monster Guide. What's this book for? It's called a Monster Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in here. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the turning power, right?
Marshall is evil now. He has a gun. No.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You've got a really good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Sheriff. Put it to good use. Alrighty then, let's get pumped up and knock out this test. Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. I'm saving. I don't want to go through all that again. Alright, there's a recovery point over there. Recovery point, so they just... Okay, they just full healed you. Sounds like a plan to me. Monsters at 12 o'clock! Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind sight. Got it! Engaging from behind is good, being attacked from behind is bad. Alright, we've got initiative. Alright, this is the actual tactics. You gotta move and attack. It's not just turn-based.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Voice acting! He spoke! Did you hear that? Juicy boat! shit, bats! Here comes some more. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Oh no, it's got swarms. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay. Alright, use arts on people that can't be hit by physical attacks, basically. And there's a casting type. All arts have an element. Figure out what element is good and kill people. Dude, onions? Let's try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effects, besides just dealing out damage, that was a shot. Roger that. Alright, crafts I think are like our limit breaks. Okay, they're character unique skills. Crafts are character specific skills which not only deal out damage but also have broad range of effects. Using crafts consumes CP. CP is gradually gained by dealing out or receiving damage in battle.
Come on. Piece of cake.
Got a horn that time. The chest is empty because of you. Nice work here. Wow, passive-aggressive game, much, huh? Oh, what a surprise. Another creepy thing. I wish there were an easier way to take care of them. One blow using an S-craft or S-break should do the trick for just about any enemy. Alright, we need 100 CP to do though. You can ignore the battle order. S-crafts which are unleashed as S-breaks can be changed by going to Tactics and then Set S-break within the main menu. These are our limit breaks. There are actions which allow S-crafts to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order once the CP gauge is reached 0. S-crafts which will be used as S-breaks can be changed by going to Tactics and then Set S-break from the main menu. Press the brake button to unleash an S-break. S-break cannot be unleashed under the locked condition. Now we gotta figure out what button it is on the controller.
Here I come.
Damn! We annihilated it.
Let's do this! All right, we're good to go.
That's pretty cool. So that's the treasure chest we're after, huh? If we made it this far, the rest is going to be a piece of cake. Seems like we got a lot of breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get our mileage out of our action. Turn bonuses. Okay. Basically, there's random bonuses on different turns, and if you use things that make the turn order jump right to you, it makes the enemies lose their turn bonus that they would have got. Shut the hell up.
We're good to go.
onion and a bone that time. Small box times 2. Huh, that's weird. There's a couple of boxes inside this treasure chest. The fact that there's not just one, but 2 is kind of interesting too. Wonder what's inside. Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. Pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We could get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right? If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means be my guest. Did you just say the F word? Yep, opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. And as long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua, but I just can't help myself. If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why not ask Bashira when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here. Alright, alright. By looking inside this chest again, you flunk! Just kidding. Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm gonna have to need to confirm the items in your possession. Hand it over, small box times 2. Yep, they're the real deal, alright. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one. I figured she would try and set us up like that. Congratulations to the both of you. You have successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? Look at that face. So, Shara, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now, so let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? But didn't you just say that we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day gonna be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed. Seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal. Your final training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish up a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch, and as you already know by now, Aina is in charge at the Roulette branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? Upon approaching the counter, yep. We're just talking to select report. We got payment! Current rank is Junior Bracer 9th class. Good job, you two. It seems like you're able to complete your objective without running into major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of mirror isn't the only thing you will receive. You also accumulate points, which are known as Bracer points. BP are the indication of your achievements as Bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a Bracer and be awarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The ranks of a Junior Bracer start at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of mirror and BP you will receive will also be recorded in your Bracer notebooks, so please have a look at them sometime later on. All else left to do now is finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Ida, and sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it. Training new braces is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone? And knowing Shara, it'll involve the whip. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You have now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you will be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then. Sherazade holds out 2 small boxes. Aren't those boxes the ones? In answer to your question, yes, these are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. You say that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet! Alright, let's have a look. Junior Bracer emblem! This crest is... So this means that we're... ahem. Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. Beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as Junior Bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fall. Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of the Bracer Guild. So I'm a Bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now just beginning to sink in. Cash, I feel like now I understand how you feel when you play Anachronox. Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy and running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like that. Look at us now, world. We did it! I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. What do you mean, streamer brain? What, you mean like reading stuff out loud even when you're not live? hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. Hi, August. I like your cat. We understand. You've been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Shira, I just wanted to say thanks. Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shira. Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of Embrace's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. I just don't get it. Get what? This is Shirazad, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young bracers we're talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who is always doing out who knows what instead of being a father. A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Huh? Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior bracer. Right. Hi there, Estelle and Joshua. Oh, hi, Ridge. It looks like your training is over, isn't it? I'm humbled to know that you two are the youngest ever to pass the bracer exam. I look forward to working with you in the same capacity. Ourselves as well. I have to get back to work now, but if there's something you don't understand, give me a holler. Hurry and come on! Wait for me, Luke! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Oh great, it's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp. What's with the oh great, it's Estelle about? What's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe. Tis how wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in the world than the milk that comes from the Persil farm. What? No way! You're full of it, Estelle. I genuinely thought it said you're full of shit. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracer. More like braces in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now a high pony, on the other hand. Quit being a killjoy. Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart aleck and cynical brat you call a friend. This isn't fair. I was supposed to become a bracer first. I can accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the lights of Estelle. What's the likes of Estelle supposed to be? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16 years old. Got it? Only mature people are that. And that means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school. I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You better watch out, Estelle. I'm gonna go train at my secret base, and before you know it, I'm gonna be a bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy Luke, he's always trying to pick a fight with me. Wonder if he just plain hates me or something. Rather, I think it's the exact opposite. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it, it's just a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant by when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring in time. That's not really what I meant by curious. Hey there, Estelle and Joshua. How can I help you? Did you manage to become braces? You bet we did. Maybe I should have you start calling me Hyper Bracer Estelle from now on. By the way, Mr. Renan, did the Bell news come in? Yeah, came in a little afternoon. Don't brush me off like that, you two. Oh, whatever. I'll take one copy then. That comes to 100 mirror, please. Purchase the LaBelle News, issue 1. Issue 1? Wow, we got the first issue of the newspaper ever. I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine. Does he? It's the first issue. Does it really sell that well? Sure does. The LaBelle News is an excellent reporter and camerawoman who has done a great job reporting the latest and most relatable news. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. Recipe book, Pog! What's this supposed to be for? There's a ton of blank pages. It's a recipe book, isn't it? Oh yeah, every Trails game has a cooking minigame and a fishing minigame. You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing bombs all the time, it's gonna cut pretty deep into your wallet. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway. So, if you eat something new, write down what's in it, and you have lots of recipes in no time. So how about we try it out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. Receive maple cookie. Well, I have made it a personal rule to never turn down sweets. 8 maple cookie. Learned maple cookie recipe. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food and learn the recipe. It's as simple as that. Yeah, it's as simple as that. If you ever want to be a chef, just eat lots of food and you'll immediately know what was in it. As you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. That sounds pretty convenient. It's not like I don't like cooking at all. It's just that I never seem to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds once in my life. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any new ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renner. Thank you for the recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Eating the recommended dish at restaurants or using the to-go meals adds the recipe to the recipe book. By selecting the recipe book, all learned recipes will be displayed. As long as the necessary ingredients are available, food can be made. 2 types of food: sit-down meals, which can be eaten on the spot, and to-go meals, which can be carried as items. Sit-down meals cannot be carried as items. Ingredients used for cooking can be bought at the store or acquired from monsters. Yeah, it's an old RPG, so people just walk on the spot. Oh yeah, I said it before, but this game has so much dialogue. Pretty much every NPC has like a full conversation, like 10-minute conversation, and then they get more dialogue every single time anything at all happens in the story. Every NPC in the game. And we've already just been... We haven't talked to everyone in town. We've been reading for like... We've got to be been reading for like a full hour now. Just a full hour straight of reading. Estelle, Joshua, am I glad I found you two. Oh, hi Aina. Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry. We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Well, we're not at home. Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not that long ago. What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but... I just heard from Uni and Luke that Luke and Pat... I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Berlin. You mean the Tower of Esmelas? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Shirazad is out on the other bracer business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after them and bring them back. Yes, please, I want some gameplay. I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be junior bracers today. With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower. I understand. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing out about the safe return of these children. Roger that! Understood. The Esmelas Tower can be reached by taking the western path to the junction along the Vtuber Trail. You can get onto the Vtuber Trail through Rolent's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua, we don't have any time to lose. I'm right behind you. That's the mayor's house. Smaller exit next to the landing port. I know already. Sick. It's a flying feline. It's focusing power. Get it. Get it. Get it. Oh, close one, guy.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh shit. That's a lily mover. Yeah, I knew fire would do it.
Piece of cake.
Agarest? The Twitch cops would get me for that game. Oh, I did see something interesting. Action Taimanin has a Twitch section. And someone was streaming it under it. Only one person though. Shit, he's charging up. Get him. Whew. We got him.
Piece of cake.
Beast flesh. Yeah, Joshua has time magic. Estelle can use any element, but Joshua has to use time.
Alright, we're good to go.
Fresh herb. Not a thing remains in the chest except a lonely dead spider.
Here I come.
Let's do this!
I'm a gun!
I'm a god!
Piece of cake.
Stella and Taunt. Oh yeah, it's a mechanic in this game. You can set one of your limit breaks to be a special limit break. And what that means is when you get enough points to use it, you can just use it and it doesn't care for the turn order. You just go immediately. South, Relent, 126 Selg. North, Malga Mine, 123 Selg. Esmeralda Tower, 53 Selg. Beware of monsters. Damn, they hate Joshua. Yeah, time magic's pretty good. Yeah, but Estelle can just use all. She's OP.
Alright, we're good to go.
Damn. Live roasts in the chat. No, don't heal him, no!
Alright! We rule!
Found Tear Bomb. The chest is empty. I wonder whose fault that is. I think every chest in the game has unique dialogue. Looks like we've come all the way to Esmeralda's Tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trails, so do you think they've wandered inside? It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in, it looks like we'll need to hurry. Right. Alright, but before that we gotta check for loot. We need sick loot.
Why do they call it oven? When you in the cold food of out hot, eat the food. Yes.
Yes! The Armagamses! We do have one slot left. It's dark in here. I'm scared. Quit being a baby. We're only on the first floor of this place. Did you hear that? They really did come in here. Inhale. Estelle, you alright? Luke, Pat! If you can hear me, answer me now! Those little brats, are they pretending they can't hear me? It's blocked from the other side. They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them. Inhale. Exhale. What are we gonna do? Somebody help! Let's go, Joshua! Right, I got your back. You monsters go somewhere else. No, shoo, leave us alone. Chew on this! Stella, what are you doing here? Joshua, you're here too. Get back, you two. These monsters aren't playing around. We'll take care of them. Protect all NPC! If an NPC's health reaches 0, the game is over.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Easy. Looks like that's that. Yeah, I'm glad everyone's safe too. By the way, that was great timing the way you blitzed those monsters, Estelle. You really think so? Is it safe now? Oh man, that was awesome. You really showed them, Estelle. Not bad for a girl. You little twerp. Ow, that hurts! What are you trying to do to me? What's wrong with you? You even dragged poor Pat all the way up here against his will. It's time to think about what you did today. Ow, you're hurting me, stop it! I said stop it, you violent she-devil. So this is the thanks I give for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, Estelle, I'm sorry, everything was my fault. Estelle? Shouldn't we forgive each other like they teach in school? This brat doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick. Estelle, behind you! It's something with teeth, isn't it? Nice monster? I'm not gonna make it in time. Huh? Dad, you came. You still lack skill and understanding, Estelle. You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. That's part of what it means to be a bracer. Dad? What are you doing here? I just happened to be in town and heard this whole story from Ina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children. But you failed to follow through completely. I really messed up, didn't I? It's a good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry. I should have been watching her back. That just means that you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is the key. Understood. So how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk? I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You were like a gazillion more times more awesome than this out. Of course I was. I'm her father. What a supportive dad. Alright everyone, let's file on out of here. I'm with you, Mr. Bright. Who's the glory hog now? I mean, I guess you'd be thankful that Dad saved my behind. Why does he have to go and take all the credit like that? It really chaps my heart. That's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassius Bright. Seems like you've had quite a day. That is just unbelievable. The second we get back to Roland, he says, I'll leave the reporting to you, and takes off home. The sheer nerve, I tell you. No need to make a mountain over a molehill out of it. At least the boy came home safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report. Received payment for child rescue. We got our payment and our BP. Current rank is Junior Bracer, 9th class. You did well for your first assignment. For the details of your report alone, I believe I can commend you both for a job well done. You should be proud of yourselves. You really think so? I know so. In fact, you'll do even better on your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again. Sure. How about we head home too? I guess we'd better. Still got dinner to prepare. Would you mind holding on a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since you went straight home, I never got a chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead? Letter to Cassius. I wonder if it's more work-related stuff. I imagine so. The letter appears to be from one of our foreign branches. One of the guild's foreign branches? As I'm sure you already know by now, Lebel isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known all across the Zemurian continent, so we can expect those kinds of letters from time to time. If you two would be so kind as to make sure he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it. Hey Joshua! Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracelet? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with the staff. And your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really? You think so? Sure. But why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad didn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. Guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know. Huh? If we fail today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like that happen today discourage you? Joshua. You're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up. Okay, I admit that last comment was pushing things a bit. I'll overlook it this time, but thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to go home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear. Maybe Gelatin is closer to the mark than Dids. I'm sure Dad's waiting for us, so let's head home. Roger that. Oh, we turned the camera around, that's what. We're home, Dad. We finished reporting to the guild like you told us to. Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it. Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got that copy of the Labelle News you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild too. Handed over the Labelle News and the letter. A letter, huh? Well, I'm gonna go get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad? Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there. I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy! Papa happy! Yay! How delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back still. Come, jump into your father's loving arm. In your dream. I swear the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up. Guess she's not as depressed as I thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua? I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Still's a resilient girl to begin with. Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. There's that soft side of yours talking again. Oh no, are eggs supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal on a single trot. No, wait, cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more. That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate. I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But at this rate, there's no telling when we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table. Haha. Alright then, let's see what this letter is all about, shall we? Cassius cuts the letter seal. A message from the Erebonian Empire. What?
Ah, you're very stylish.
Thanks for the follow, Katzen. Wow, this is a surprise. This new dish is what I call Estelle's explosion over rice. Be sure to savor every last morsel. I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef. This is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time. Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, this dish is actually quite edible. At first I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems this technique won't be necessary tonight. Sometimes you're just so despicably rude, Dad. Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nut? Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle. Thanks, Dad. Wait, business? Are you really leaving again? Yes. Something unexpected came up this time. I'm going to be away for a while. Hold on a minute. You're leaving when? Tomorrow morning. What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon. It's about the letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident? Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away. What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long. We have to accept it, Estelle. Our brace's job is to help those who came to us for help. I know, I know. What are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Roulette branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you? Oh, only about 5 or 6. So I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead? What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing? That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish. And I'll ask Sherazade to handle the difficult ones. So, what do you say? I want content. Sure, of course we will. You're okay doing these too, right, Joshua? Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer. Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Ina know about the change of plan before I leave. Alright, I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs so that we don't tarnish your name while you're gone. Oh, Estella, my beloved daughter, Papa is so proud! Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now? Our little Estelle has grown up to be such a lovely young woman. Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter, and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years. I'm only 45, and what's more, I'm very likely the most active member in the entire guild. Not bad for a para-comedian. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one heading for Grand Cell, or the one heading for Bose? I'll be on the one heading for Grand Cell. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning. That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I'd better set my alarm clock, just in case. Dad? Are you still awake, Joshua? You better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again. This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? I'll pass, actually. What I should be saying here is, don't offer alcohol to the minded. I'm not like Shara, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10. That's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. There's something really serious happening, isn't there? There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian embassy to see what turns up. Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone. Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself. Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer someday. Yet, at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became a part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly. Yes. It sure does seem that way. About what you said back then. Are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back? For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. But I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family. No matter what may befall you. Nod. Thanks, Dad. He's dead as fuck. Looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Estelle, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either. For the umpteenth time I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know. Say what you will, but I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngster. Sherazade, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute. Please, don't be. I am slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I could do a decent job in your place. There's no need to be humble, Silver Streak. And I don't mean to make your life any more difficult. Please keep an eye on these two. You just leave that to me. Is tidying up the reins and not spoiling these two fine with you? You definitely understand the way I think. What's all this about? Huh, looks like a mutual understanding between master and pupil. The Grand Southbound airliner Lind will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Oh, better take my seat. Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone. We want a souvenir. I'm not sure everywhere you'll be going. But don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. A little fancy something would be nice. Hey now, this trip is for business, not pleasure. If I have any money left over, I'll suddenly think about it though. Alright, you two, be good while I'm gone. Alright, and it immediately blows up, right? Immediately blows up. He's gone. Again. Yeah. Come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time. When it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been way more than he's been at home. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on those jobs your father left for me. If you run into any trouble, give me a holler. Will do, but first I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior braces. Alright, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks. We'll do our best. So, what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we go stop by the guild? Yeah, we should probably talk to Aina and find out what jobs are waiting for her. Let's go! Oh, good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left? Yep, just barely. That's why we came here to find out what jobs he left for us. Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs I have lined up for you. For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of here. Farm west of here? Isn't that where Tio lives? Tio? I seem to have heard that name somewhere before. Tio Pizzelle. She was one of our classmates at Sunday school. She's also the Pizzelle farm owner's daughter. Oh, really? It's actually the Pizzelle farm that put in a request to have someone exterminate some monsters. They're really having problems like that? Fortunately, nobody has been hurt, but the owner and the family are upset over their fields being destroyed by the creatures. Therefore, the guild received an extermination request. I never expected something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head out there right now. Here, take this with you. Guild referral. This document certifies that you were dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm. We already know Tio's father pretty well, so I don't think that is necessary. But we'll take it, just in case. Let's fight! Beetle! Red Insectos!
good to go.
We're good to go.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
Monsters have hit! Holy shit, that's a lot of monsters.
All right, honey, let's groove!
Here I come.
Yeah, this seems like bad news.
Not now.
Josh was dead!
We're good to go. I'm sorry.
Dang, yep.
Now.
Come on.
Let's try buffs.
Take. Not now.
I think this might be too hard for us. Maybe we could do some upgrades. I like the sound of this one. Cast one. We can't afford it! Alright, let's see how strong we are now. Alright, increased damage. I don't think we can do that secret fight though.
Piece of cake.
good to go.
Oh shit, that scared me.
That's that. Let's move out.
The chest is empty. Surprised? We rule!
Here I
All right, we're good to go. That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay, we've been going for around 3 hours now. I would like to try my hand at raiding someone.
Yeah, 23 minutes left on the clock.
You guys up for going to say hi to another VTuber?
It doesn't even say, so let me play.
There's one streaming right now. Oh, I was just saying, we've been going for like 3 hours now, so I figured that I could send you guys over to another VTuber if you want. To say hi to them, like a raid. Don't get me in trouble.
Embrace. Oh! Hi! Hello. Hello. Welcome. Hello, Kashi. Thank you for reading. Hello. How was your stream? Oh, they gave up. That's sad. I couldn't snipe it. Hello. Hi, Sanji. Hello, Nano. I'm thinking there's a lot of reading involved. Reading is so much effort. You're right. Reading's for nerds. And I'm a nerd. I love these. There's like